Now we have quick starts, right? And then you can basically scroll all the way down to look at Cloud SDK, which can be set up on your Windows machine, like I have set it up on my Windows machine. Plus, when you use Google Console, you have a GUI, which I'll show you in a couple of minutes, and also a Cloud Shell where you can use your command line options to work with Google Cloud Platform. You have Cloud Console, which is nothing but your GUI to access your resources. Now, you can also look at in-depth tutorials, pricing, and you have different other options. So let's just click on pricing here. And then we have your price list, which basically gives you details of different services, what are available, and what are the services or what are the prices. So for example, if I click on compute engine, right, and this shows me the pricing aspect of compute engine, which belongs to compute domain. And here you can see you have VM instance pricing, you have networking pricing, sole tenant nodes, which are specific to particular organizations, or if organizations would want to have dedicated nodes, you have GPU based pricing, right? So general processing units, you have disk and image pricing, and you can click on any of the links and you can see pricing, which also shows you your different kind of machine types. So here you have different kind of machine types, which says N1, N2, N2D, E2. You have memory optimized machine types, you have compute optimized, you have premium images, and you can basically look at all the categories. You can look at disk pricing, which involves your persistent disk pricing for SSDs or HDDs. What are the kind of images, what are the different network services, right? And you can always look at your machine types. You can choose a particular region, right? There is the concept of region and availability zones here, and as per region you could look at the prices. You can also look at standard prices. You could be looking for what are the free tier machines. If I'm specifically looking for VM instance pricing, I can click on this one, and that takes me to the VM instance pricing. What is the billing module? What is the instance uptime? What is the resource-based pricing? And then you can also look at different kind of discounts, such as sustained use discounts, committed use discounts, discounts for preemptible VM instances, and so on. And this is how you can be looking at pricing for all different resources. And you can choose the resource which you are interested in, and then look for the pricing, benchmarks, reservations if you would want to use and you would want to benefit, if you would want to look at what are the quotas and limits, and so on. So please explore this link and you can find a lot of information when it comes to technical options, looking at different Google Cloud products, which we briefly discussed when it comes to domains and what each product can be used for. You can always come back to the main page where I was showing you different services. We went into pricing straight away, right? Now you can always come back to this page on your cloud.google.com, and then you have your solutions, which talks about different products, right? And you can click on these or you can look into technical documentation. So this talks about your different featured solutions, infrastructure solutions, you have data center migration related, and so on. So I could be talking more and more about Google Cloud Platform. It's a ocean, it's a huge chunk of different services for different organizational requirements.